fucking shit ass place. Who the fuck would ever work here? Jeff's here.
Here at Constantine Loam this morning with my buddy Jay. This is the company I work for in the winter when I plow for the state. He works here off and on during the summer, fall, winter, spring, so basically year round. He does sand in here. He's on a different route than I am in the winter time. I'm going to show you the equipment, show you the Mack. Bought a couple of chrome pieces for it today. It just got freshly painted and she's looking pretty good.
This is truck 98. That's why you see us always saying Forever 98. It's the one that he drives plowing. It's the one I drive during the season. We haul and make sand and gravel. Basically, it's a sand and gravel company. Major aggregate that we sell is loam, sand, and dense base material, 3/4 pack, half-inch, inch and a half, stone. The truck goes out every day, doing about the same thing that every dump truck does. Dumps dirt. It goes on hired out for paving companies every once in a while. Truck's equipped with an E7 400 mechanical, which makes it a little bit easier to drive, no electronic pedal. 8LL Eaton Fuller transmission. It's got 58 rears. It's got a 20,000 pound front axle, 28,000 pusher, and it's basically the same thing that most Macks are. It's heavy spec. Tail weight's around 32,000, which is pretty good for a tri-axle. We'd like to get around 29, 28, but since we're not really hauling for hired out for companies, the tonnage of the truck really doesn't make much of a difference. But it's a good old workhorse. She does about 60, 65. Beep reduction's nice to have. Runs floaters up front. Kind of wobbly on the highway if you're not used to them. They bounce a lot. But interior, try to keep it clean. And we're just starting to dress it up a little bit since she just got painted. Because I fought a wall in the wall one. There was an incident with the wall.
Why don't you tell us about that wall?
Private road up in Waltham, up a S-curve hill, and I had to hug the right-hand side to miss a tree on the left-hand side, and behind the overbrush was a stone wall from the 1800s, and it completely took out the right-hand side of the truck. That's why I got repainted.
Now you know the history of this wall. To date it to the 1800s?
From the homeowner, yes I do. Thank you very much, asshole. And I don't know, it's a good truck. It does very well for itself. Now with new paint, we're going to start putting some chrome on her. So we'll have to update the video once the Outlaw drop buys that goes on it. And the interior, we're going to dress it up a little bit. And I will polish the wheels and everything after the winter. I'm not going to be able to do them now because it's kind of pointless to put it out in sand and salt plowing on Route 3. So we'll do it afterwards.
I hear you, man. It's a little air horn, Jay.
It won't have any air.
How dare it?
It's dirty from being at the paint shop, but yep, those fit.
Nice.
They'll fit right on there.
Adding a little chrome today.
Yeah, just trying to keep Del Preet in line because he's making that RD tractor look way too nice. So I'm not going to do the custom stainless things that he did, but this truck used to leak typical Mack spot in the vent, and you couldn't keep a radio in it. It would always short out every time you got a good sized rain. So me and ATK built these boxes, and they got stereo speakers on them and a CB. I got my Galaxy in there and just a simple CD player. 2 stereo speakers, external speaker for the CB, and all the hookups right in the back, and it goes on a cigarette lighter adapter, so you don't have to wire it in or anything, and it can be changed. Because I put this in my sander, and then I run it all season in the tri-axle. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. You get your good CB and your good sound and stereo, and you can take it in and out. During the weekends, I usually take it home with me, so no one can steal it or anything. Not that anyone really comes back here, but it's just a good idea for safety purposes. Now, but I don't know how well they're gonna hold. I might have to have to put silicone behind them. Watch me fucking snap a brainy thing.
Yeah, we can't be having that.
No, this one's gonna be silicone, I think.
You gotta respect the chrome. Yep. The gauges are on.
Took a little muscle. I almost broke the interior panel when I pushed down too hard. But
that really cleans it up.
Look alright. I just set that on there for now. I gotta take the top of the shifter off. I'll put that in. I gotta put the door panel back on too, because it's a replacement door. So
yeah.
I gotta put this one back on. It's in the shop. We're gonna make it look pretty.
She's already looking pretty.
We gotta. I'm gonna buy some chrome vents, because the vents are all broken. Typical Mack. They suck.
Yeah.
You know, and this truck has not had an easy life, anyways. So we're just gonna go little by little, trying to get it cleaned up. And where it's got new paint, it's almost more of an incentive that you want to do more to it, because it looks good for a change. So hopefully, you know, here and there we'll put little things on it just to kind of make it its you know, give it uniqueness.
I'm telling you, she's gonna be one of the better looking plow trucks out there this season.
Yeah. I'm debating if it should go out or not plowing.
Ass.
Maybe we should retire her for the season. So the paint stays this way all freaking year, so I don't get it back and it looks like crap. But
hey, I take care of the equipment. You know this.
You do a good job. Just lay off the clutch. We'll be fine.
Dude, you're an ass, dude. I don't even touch the clutch.
Ass. And I'll make sure you have brakes this time too.
Yeah, thank you.
It was Bronx and Hudson. I had to come down that hill, and I had like 83,000 pounds of sand in it. And I hit the hill. I was like, oh, well, there goes the brakes. And you went out that same night, so.
Yeah, I had no brakes.
Sucks to be you.
In the snow.
My brakes were fine. My brakes worked perfectly, so.
Well, I'm glad you had brakes, Jay. That's good.